Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So today let's take a look at the 2026 BMW X3 M50. This model is finished off in Dune Grey metallic, however it does have a full matte PPF, so now it's Matte Dune Grey, and I think it has a great look to it. MSRP is also just over $74,000. This has the M Sport package, premium package, and a few other options. So let's start off with what this is powered by, which is the B58. This is the 3-liter inline 6-cylinder turbo engine. It's paired to an 8-speed automatic. It's also paired to the 48-volt hybrid system. Pumps out 393 horsepower, 428 pound-feet of torque. It's all-wheel drive. 0 to 60 is 4.5 seconds. Top speed can be increased to 155 miles an hour as well. Now, as we move on to the exterior styling, you'll notice for the kidney grille, it has the full illumination, which just came to life here. There's also the forward camera, sensor for distance pacing, and some active grille shutters as well. There's a dark housing for all of the LEDs, gloss black for the lower section with some more grille shutters and cutouts, and some neat hood lines too that match nicely around that BMW badge. Now this also has matte black wheels along with the blue M Sport brakes, so it's a really nice color combo. There's also gloss black for the power folding side mirrors with the camera and a turn signal. It's on the window trim, the roof racks, and this has a full moonroof up top. There's also a flush design for the door handles and some neat lines that flow down the side. This has a lot more of a boxy design to it than the previous generation, but I think all the lines and angles work very nicely. Now the spoiler has the third brake light, there's the wiper blade, a dark housing for the LEDs, backup camera, all the parking sensors, and then a quad tip dual exhaust with more gloss black accents. And now you can use the button on the key fob or that release to gain access to your cargo space, where with the X3, it is small, but you still have a surprising amount of space. You have this cover here, which you can actually store away underneath, and you can place some other items under there if needed. You can fold down the back seats. You have some hooks, a 12-volt, and a small storage net there. And then 2 controls up top to close or lock the vehicle. Now with the X3, this doesn't have any proximity door handles in back, so you either need to use the key fob or you can set it up to where it will unlock when you walk up to the vehicle. This model is also paired with the amber gray interior, which is a neat color combo. There's the manual sunshades, Harman Kardon for the audio, some brushed gray trim accents, plenty of storage down below, and then you'll notice there's some gray accents for this full merino leather. And then with that down, you have plenty of space. Now there's also an area you can attach tablets. You have a storage net, vents, storage, and auxiliaries. I have about 1.5 inches or 2 of headroom at 5'10", so for its smaller size, I can actually fit comfortably in the back. And then you have several adjustments with that middle seat there and the large rear cargo windows there to help see around this section right here. Now up front, you'll notice that the trim piece around the release handle illuminates. It would be neat to see that for your rear passengers too, but you have your window controls, side mirror adjustments, liftgate release, and then additional storage. Hey everyone, so today's video is brought to you by LastFit. LastFit makes all-weather floor mats for different makes and models. You can take a look at the link down in the description below where you can purchase a set for your specific vehicle. In today's video, we're installing them for the BMW X5. With these laser measured all-weather floor mats, they provide more coverage and a better fitment. They're super easy to install and remove as well, so that way you can clean them. You can take a damp rag to them or use soap and water depending on the debris that you have. You can spill any kind of liquid as well, and it is going to keep your vehicle better protected. Now, depending on your model, you can get fronts, rear seats, or cargo space too. And in this model here, we even have the backrest for the back seats. So when you have them folded down, you can throw in more items and better protect the interior of your vehicle. So pick up a set of all-weather floor mats today. This is something that is definitely a must, especially if you're using your vehicle every day. You can keep the interior much cleaner, and it's going to give it a great factory look. The automatic front seats here with the 1 manual support for the leg extension. Now let's start this up where this has the M steering wheel, large paddle shifters on both sides, cruise control settings. There's also volume, music, Bluetooth, and voice commands. And then you can also go through a lot of information in the gauge cluster here. So you have a lot of daily driving information. There's a few performance settings that you can monitor, and you have quite a lot that you can scroll through here. You can also get into the layout, so you can change that as needed. And then the last one has a few for the head-up display. So you can set that up to what you would like to see the most. Now you have one air vent adjustment on this left side, And then with this curved screen, it's actually shrunken for the X3, so I think it has a really clean look for it. You have all of your controls like every other BMW. However, with this model, I have seen game controllers, and you have a few other games that you can play within this for some of the icons. But you have everything else like your ambient lighting, so you can change that as needed. Your locks, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, even some more game consoles there you can get into. The home screen has this split view, so you can go through widgets on this left side. And then you have controls for your climates, your navigation and music. This model is equipped with heated and ventilated seats along with the heated steering wheel. There's temperature adjustments as well. And then as you can tell, the lighting is green at the moment for all of the trim accents. You have vent controls along with defrosters, lots of storage with auxiliaries and cup holders, and then you have shortcuts for this screen. So you don't have to use it as a touchscreen system. You can go through all of it with this. Now there's volume and tuning, and then under modes, you can get into not only some sporty modes like sport mode, which will change everything red, but there are a few more gimmick modes to get into like digital art and expressive. It will change all of the lighting to a funky color, and it will also adjust the sunshade depending on the mode that you get into. So it's nice that you have those, and you can also get into your driver assistance along with your drivetrain and chassis. Now this is how you put the vehicle into reverse, where you have all of the angles needed with the 360 view. So you can pull up your forward-facing camera as well. And then you have drive, sport mode, and park. Auto hold is behind that. You have storage, along with more storage in the locking glove box, and then garage door buttons, dome lights, and controls for the sunshade. The glass is fixed, so it does not open. And then as you can tell, for a small vehicle, it's pretty easy to see over both shoulders. And still in sport mode, second gear, here we go. And just a minor acceleration, and we're up to speed. Now I want to talk about this boost paddle on the left side. So let's get into 8th gear. If I hold on this for a few seconds, we're down to 3rd gear now with a timer from 10 seconds. So you can use that if you need to merge, get up on to the highway, you just want to have some performance fun. You don't have to go through all the gears, which I think would be fun, but you have that boost paddle if and when you need to use it. And this is what it's like to be behind the wheel for the 2026 X3. It's a nice place to be. You have a lot of visibility for this latest body design, and it's not all that low either. So a lot of people like to sit up high. Even though this is a smaller vehicle, you still have that higher seating position, which is nice. And I think you have a great interior. I like all the ambient lighting. Some of it could be a gimmick, but I think it's still a nice design. All of the controls are laid out well and easy to use. And as you can tell, it's very quiet. So you really don't hear any of the traffic. There's no road noise, wind noise. It would be a great highway vehicle to use, go on long road trips, and you still have practicalities to put items in the back and put people in the back as well. So for its sizing, I think you have a really good vehicle and a lot of options. You don't have to go with the M50, you can go with the lower trim level, and as far as its maneuverability goes, this is very, very easy to drive. So parking lot situations, things like that are going to be very easy. But like I said, you can go with the lower trim levels too, with the 4-cylinder, just depending on what you would like to spend and the power and performance you're looking to get. So you have several ways that you can spec the latest X3. But that is going to wrap it up for this 2026 M50. Once again, huge shout out to Hendrick BMW Northlake for providing this for me today. Take a look at their website, give this video a huge thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and consider smashing that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with our daily uploads. And I will see you all in the next video.